Good morning, guys. Did you hear that Jamaican police have been taking taxi cab, flagging down taxi cab to work? The same taxi cab that them give tickets. Despite all the bragging and the boasting from the Prime Minister, the PR stunt people may tell us them now do not work. Appear photo app for the Jamaican people. Style and profile for the people. And people go ahead and mark yourself present in the comment section. Or hitting the like button. Because people, things must make sense. And what now makes sense in Jamaica is the amount of billions of dollars in the B. The government claims that they are spending in the JCF. Why are we reading that JCF have to be taking taxi to go fight crime when crime is out of control? We come to the conclusion that they don't want to fight crime. A long time I come to the conclusion. I'm telling you that. There is no incentive in a peaceful Jamaica. There is no incentive for some people. There is no incentive for a peaceful Jamaica family. They want it like this. Let me tell you why me know say something right as some people. If them thief out money out of every ministry, you have ministry, listen to me people. If them drain money out of every ministry, remember, the Ministry of Health, $400 million gone, no question. DPP is not interested in finding out how that happened, so fix it so not happen again. In my opinion, she not interested in that. All right, money gone. Money that was in the Ministry of Health, funneled to some other place, have nothing to do with our health and the Ministry of Health. I want to understand me. Education, rural read allegation, almost $1 billion gone. Nutri products, Miss McLean, $124 million gone, no question. And then I saw them go on a different ministry. I saw them go on. But hold on there. Every ministry. I saw them go on. Money just a miss. Nobody no get called up. Nobody no get discipline. Just take the money. That's it. Watch this now. Let me tell you, because some of you did not know, the Ministry of National Security is one of the most funded ministry. That's why, in my opinion, a peaceful Jamaica not gonna give them no money. That's why Zozo have to go up on road. And that's how money get cloud in a smoke. That's how money get missing in a smoke and cloud called Zozo and state of emergency. Money gone and no question asked. We don't know that, people. We don't know. Some of them never know. How much millions of dollars per year to operate state of emergency in Jamaica. Something right of the Ministry of National Security. Money now, listen to me how them rob money. Remember Montague, you know. Remember Montague rip off some money in the people. Get money for buy a police car. Rip it off. Where the car them there? Where the money there? Where the police car them there? Where the money there? Look here, nobody no go to jail. And as usual, DPP not interested in these cases. To follow them up, arrest, stop the gap, stop the hole. If a mistake is made and it's an honest mistake, you fix it so it don't happen again. That's why we have a DPP and them stuff in there. They're the balance people. So DPP not ready for that. So we country go that way, your people. Nobody not interested for stop with money from leak out and actors and thief out the money. So you wonder all them billions and billions of dollars. Them claim them put in a Ministry of National Security. Police now have no car. Police have to fund no taxi. Embarrassing the backside wall. Sorry people. Embarrassing. Disgusting. And Chang and the Prime Minister and Anderson, one of them caught the cartel a bunch of lot. Let me play some stuff for you. Cause I like to have my evidence. But before me go there, people. From last year in April, me do a video. Before that, me I do them video, people. Me just play a little piece of clip on my own video. What me did play. What me did do. Alright? For those of you who missed that one.
This is grace part of the country.
Listen to this.
That's why I call us on the jail board. We not bring that.
Who are going family Jamaican call us again? Listen. This video is behalf of all the police them in Jamaica, law enforcement in general. They gonna play some tape
for them work. You know, so call us a law-abiding youth. Right? We believe in the rule of law. That's when I catch me go to jail or foreign. and bring no disgrace upon my country. That's why I call us on a jailbird. We don't bring no disgrace upon my country. So, we're a law-abiding youth. I believe in law, abiding by the law, right? So this video is for all law enforcement of Jamaica. And the government. Why don't you pay law enforcement their money where you owe them? Why you expect these men and women to come out there and perform day in and day out? You know, when crime turn up, so it's a hard thing to turn police right now and turn police to law enforcement. You think it easy to turn police and soldier now? You take a boss or a man or a woman to say, boy, I make a turn police and soldier and serve my country. And you know owe them 13 years. When you hear the PNP are saying nothing about it, they have a right to not say nothing about it because this whole in the police is stretching from the PNP years. It's 13 years, Borgard and a party from as a prime minister for 6 years. Remember, 13 years. So it's a stretch over from the PNP days, people. Come and speak the truth. Right? So that's why I see PNP now beat jump in the police and get paid. But in the video, you expect the police and soldiers to go work extraordinary. You expect these people to go work extraordinary. Look here. I do a video several times and I tell you this, you know. Police are human beings just like me and you. When I force the police to turn criminal. When I force the police, some police out there can buy a house in a family. In paying the National Housing Trust, how much police can buy a house so them have a Kingston where them charge how much money? How much for them house, how much $1 million? Me paying the people me have money housing trust from my boy in Jamaica. Still there today. Right? So how much of these people, police, nurse, teachers can afford a house today? That's why them can't even buy a house from. They rough on them. You owe them for 13 years. Now government said they want to shave off 10 years off of these people and go give them 3 years off what is owed to them. If I have a company where I work for, I do videos like this.
Listen.
Because police are human beings just like me and you. If anybody who have a job right here is employed by a company, the company owe you back money for 13 years. And then the company want to shave off 10 years of what them owe you. You have to take the company in a court. Have them in a court to get what is owed to you. But you still have to clock into that company every day. Are you going to give that company 100%? Speak the truth. Or are you just going to watch the clock? Be honest. That's common sense. We set up the country for failure.
Set up the country for failure. So that's how far me I got in this video. It depends on the Facebook people. A long time I taught them video.
Failure. Are we ready to fight crime or not?
People, we're not ready to fight crime. We're not ready to fight crime. People, these guys, me say they don't want to fight crime. Why you mean say crime escalate in Jamaica, so? You think it's a goddamn accident? And you want to send millions in a crime fighting? That not in a them thing. That not in a them thing. If Andrew Owners in a crime fighting, Chang and Andy should be removed. You can't have field CEO, field bosses, field manager of a company year after year after year, and you don't move them? There are managers and CEOs and bosses of companies who fail to bring up certain numbers, and the company have to let them go. These men fail to bring down numbers. I'm not talking about numbers, you know, people. We're talking about money and all sales and all them things there. Them fire people over that, you know. Revenue and sales. You get fired over that as a CEO. But you talk about crime where life are lost. The man failed to stop the blood leaking from in the country. The man will Prime Minister get. But the Prime Minister have confidence in them money. Say police now not carrier. Me could go to the store, people. Me could go to the stores because you know some of my life will bring me. Me like to have the evidence. Me like to have my evidence, you know, to with my stuff right here, people. So me gonna read something for you. I want you guys to listen. A Jamaica this. And what can I sit this here? A crackpot country I run? I want to go another country, people. That in a 2023, police have to take taxi. The same taxi man who them kill with ticket. You have to flag down taxi if you go fight our crime. Jeopardizing taxi. Taxing will make for them the type of thing there. What the police have to make certain type of maneuver. What kind of nonsense is in our country, my people? And every day Andrew Owners come out to come talk about how much $1 billion them spend. Make we go and read something. Clarendon cops forced to take taxi on the job. And what kind of clout this in Jamaica? And them a boy are rich. Politicians out there rich. A Range Rover them drive and all them sitting there. Them have houses. Them jobbing at they can't give them it. Show me a rich politician who get rich while them in the office, and you show me a criminal. Show me a rich politician who get rich while them in the office and serve the people. Show me a criminal. Only hurt the country and the people. People me tell them already, you know. Montague take money, say we're gonna buy police car. Where the car them there? Did that man get called up? Me never hear no investigation. Me never hear nothing from DPP, because our DPP is not interested in stuff like those. Still too acky. Still too lime. Still too buckle. Still too acky. Still too lime. Still too buckle. These type of people that run Jamaica people, me say, Andrew Honest and his minions are not interested in stopping blood from leak. It's pure style and profile. So why would they be lying then? Why would they be lying and not putting in the work? Why would they be putting PR stunt of a PR stunt for crime and them not really putting the work, people? Let me read it. And listen to this from the Gleaner this morning. This is from the book of the Gleaner yesterday. Despite multi-million-dollar investments in the procurement of service vehicles over the past 7 years, the Frankfield police are currently forced to hail taxicabs to respond to emergencies. The resources shortage has delivered a black eye. The resource shortage, people, remember the other day, you know, before we go further, just the other day, the JCF Federation chairman come out on every platform him can come on. Come voice him opinion and say they are defunding the police. Police are no gun, them are no bullet, them are no bulletproof vest, them are no uniform, them are no them doesn't have nothing, no vehicle. The man come out there and guess what Chang say? Chang say, like a lie him a tell. Never play the phone, man. Make go and read this first. The resource shortage has delivered a black eye to the Clarendon Police Division. And look about crime there, Clarendon people. Look about crime there, Clarendon. Me say them not in and out crime fighting. Them here, this a party, Andrew Honest and his minions are not into crime fighting. This crime benefiting somebody. The most money is in the Ministry of National Security. And if other least funded or lesser funded ministry I get money at thief out of it. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? We stupid Jamaica, we are idiots. If all other ministries will even have way lesser funding than Ministry of National Security, they might move money out of it. Why go on and say the Ministry of National Security? The thing say immune from man thief out money out of it. Right, that's it. Why go on, people? Why go on? Andrew Honest, why go on? Chang, why go on? And this why go on? You know, look like you don't want to fight crime. I pay a style and profile and picture taking. I pay a PR stunt. No work now go on nowhere. No work now go on nowhere. Look upon the country, man. We tired of Andrew Honest pretty suit and a picture them in PR stunt. We just tired of that. We tired of Andrew Honest PR stunt, styling and profile now do not work. Like every day Andrew Honest step on road and pay a picture in my tech. Well, hold on, like you know in the office I do not work at all. Okay, every day we see Andrew Honest on road and take pay a picture, pay a style and profile. How you gonna work for the people them? You're too much of a bossy Negro. Andrew Honest is a bossy Negro. He's like I never see come see. Pay a show off, boss, style and profile. See it ya? And we are filled with blood and run by the street. And we living in fear. And we can go back to Jamaica and we look at all them things and say police don't care. When nobody to look a used vehicle, we don't take a picture beside it. If police get two bike, we don't take a two picture beside it like we must do no work. Like we want somebody to praise you do. We do no goddamn work. Yo, let me continue to read, man. Them boy now, them no love way. Jamaica. Andrew Honest a love way now. This is my opinion. They want to love way. That's why I'm talk all this talk, he talk down to it. That's why I'm treat you so. No help for the people, them all they do is pay tax on your foot for them neck. And squeeze the life out of the people them. Nothing for them to uplift them. Andrew Honest, what else this man have come with? It's just like, what other surprises you don't want? What other first you don't want from this brother? Let me continue to read because them things piss me off. The resource shortage has delivered a black eye to the Clarendon Police Division, with Deputy Mayor Clive Mundle raising alarm about the deficit. Mundle who is also councillor for the Frankfield Political Division, argued that it was not practical for personnel to be traveling by taxi after receiving distress calls. The Frankfield Division comprises approximately 6 to 8 communities, he said. Mundle also hinted that dependence on public transport could compromise police action. Remember, so we have crime, the most crime, you know. We have the most crime. That I say, it don't make no sense that the police have to march for the government for money. And the government have them in a court right now. If you show yourself people, and that's the first one if you look on them and do video and tell them and say, no, it don't make no sense. You have police in a time when you have the most crime, unhappy police. You have the most unhappy public servant in a time when they have the most deaths, the most crime, the most murder. You know, adopt. It's deliberate. Because them come out and talk about say the JC have how much money in it and them only use certain amount. Nigel Clark come out come say that it's only a certain amount of the money, the budget that is within the JCF has been used. So what the money there? What I do with the money? Nigel Clark and the whole of you say a large portion of the JCF budget not spent on them yet. So what the money there? How come police on the jeep? How come police chairman come out come ball? Say the police are not a tool. If say the police they're not adequately equipped to protect them own life. The police chairman come out come say that. And they will not know if they beat him like a lie the man a tell. If say they don't have the equipment, the gear and everything to save them own life. So if police can't protect them own life, how is it them a plan to come protect our life? It's common sense. Them things are piss me off. Wow. So, the same taxi man that you give a ticket, how do you treat that when you have to call them when you get a call? Or you have to wait on a jeep from Chapelton or jeep from Maypen to come up, said Mundle, who was speaking during Tuesday's monthly sitting of Clarendon Municipal Corporation. If we are serious about fighting crime, we need to give the police the tools that they need to fight crime. The police chairman, JCF chairman come out, come say that on every platform I'll win loan somebody come on. The man go on every platform he can go on. They ball out. So Jamaica in a trouble. This government a defund the police. I put the money in the JCF to turn the country in a military state. Turn them back at them. Lord Jesus. Me do video, people, me video them out there. All of you follow me know me do these videos, right? Me do these videos, right? But all of you follow, you know me do these videos, right? Alright. If we are serious about fighting crime, I see where the police chairman say. See where the police federation chairman say. See these same words. If we are serious about fighting crime, so I say that the police knows that government are serious people. I say they're serious. They are not into crime fighting. They are not into crime fighting in Jamaica. None of it. None of it. Look what cocaine they find at Ian Fleming. Look what cocaine they find on the sea. Thousands of pounds. Do you see them even come out to a press conference? Look what gun they find that day. You see nobody get arrested? Look what the 19 gun will come about 2 years ago with the green handle them. The Liberate color. The Liberate gun never come in with the green handle them. Investigation I go until now or years later. You think them interested to find a gun? They find gun at our port. They're coming on the news with it. On watch To Catch a Smuggler, right? On Netflix. To Catch a Smuggler. You see them police work like that. When them catch gun or drugs. You see them going to the news and ball out and say, yeah, we catch some drugs and guns. People who watch To Catch a Smuggler on Netflix. Do you see when them bus, them stuff come to the port and them know say, whether the x-ray machine or whatever means, find drugs and gun in some container. Do you see this police call the news? I go say, we find how much gun in the people talk to me too. Things must make clear sense, you know. you see police up as so? Call the news when them bus stuff are come to the port. Or them sit and wait at the person who will come pick it up. Tell me the truth, people. Tell me the truth. Me assure you say they don't want to stop crime. They don't want to stop the blood from run. Everybody up here ratted idiot. People must tell me the truth. For all I know, they're foreign all over the world. If they're Jamaica and you watch all these things, you don't have to come a foreign. You're there Jamaica, you watch Netflix, don't it? You don't have no phone. Don't you see when the drugs are come through the port or the guns through the port? Whether it be the post office or the wherever. Them not go up with the news and say, guess what, we confiscate them with guns and so. What them do, people? Because the job not done yet. Your job is not over when you find gun. Like, yeah, we find gun, we take this off the street. Alarm set off. Your big friend of mine here. I want one to tell somebody, say, don't come get the gun. So they could have tell somebody something. Don't come get the gun. Me gonna bust it and me gonna put it in the news, so you will hear the news say, do not come to the port, come get this. So hold on, even if him don't come, the barrel or container not coming from somewhere. Hold on. Say, where it come from a fake address and fake name? It have to be sent to somebody correct in a Jamaica for them to pick it up. So you have the name to who it come from and who are going to pick it up in a Jamaica. How is it we said, me said they don't want to fight crime from the 19 guns with the green handle till no! I'm sure no man. We continue to read. Because we don't give police the tools, police are bad. The police federation chairman said the same thing what the brother has said. Same thing. Nothing do. They come out and make nice and think of politics. Point finger upon everybody else. Shang say the PNP defunded the police. Jesus Christ, look how long in the office. Everything gonna blame the PNP for. Look how long in the office. Look here, man. It is a shit or come off of the toilet. And that me play the tip there that the labor right there say shit or come off of the toilet, Andrew Ones. The labor right there say Andrew Ones, you must shit or come off of the toilet. Come out. Now do the work. Still in there blame the PNP. We don't want this government, man. So, head of the Clarendon Police Superintendent, Carlos Russell, acknowledged the problem, but said that the vehicle crisis was not unique to Frankfield. Russell said the Hayes police station is also without vehicle. I don't want police station alone. Look how crime are kill we. And then boy, you come talk about how much money they spend. Let me finish with this. The Gleaner understands that the Longville Park police station also has mobility challenges. What for you are going? When scammer have fast car, when gunman have fast car and fast bike, huh? And to owners come tell you $1 billion. We need proper investigation in Jamaica. Them steal from every ministry. The Ministry of Justice of National Security is the most funded ministry. But in a show up on the police them in a peer, uniform, police station, them still a big book, then on a computer. The body cam where the police commissioner promised them years ago. Money is allocated to buy body cam, all it was waiting upon a server. Where the server them there? Where the money there? Where the money there? Where the money there? Where's the server? Where's the body cam? Where are the body cams, Mr. Police Commissioner? Where the server? You can't buy no server? Years ago! You're not ready for fight crime yet. You don't want the blood leak at Jamaica people. Nobody not tell me nothing. This is an accident. That the country a fall along this way. A spiral and nobody not give a damn. You to take up gun and go murder. The school them out of hand. Everywhere that's out of pocket. The bank them. This me say people don't tell me nothing. Them just sit down there and watch the country ratting down for people for their own benefit. Something not right. Something is not right. Something is not right. And Andrew Ones and his everything in green must leave office. Listen to me. Because the millions behind Andrew Ones, in ministers out there, them not hold him accountable. Them go along with what Andrew Ones are going. Everything green, don't forget out for the country good. People, this is not politics. This is my patriotism heart. I tell me, say, anything green, don't forget out. Is Mark Golden or the UIC gonna be better? We don't know yet. UIC never come in yet. Mark Golden never hold them power yet. So we have to give somebody else a chance because we already see the danger with what we have. We already when you see the goddamn hole in the ship, we see two other ships pass by. We don't see no hole in them. Maybe them have hole, we don't know. But we know so the ship would up and go down. And we see it. Are you gonna steal it on your own ship and sink with it? Or jump up on another ship? Maybe it have hole, we don't know. Maybe it's a pinhole and we can move a little bit longer before we sink. We don't know, maybe it's a better ship. We don't know what's going on in the ship. We never tried them yet. But we have tried the one you're on and know that the one you're on is underwater. What you gonna do? Everything green need to vote out of office. Because them dead, them go along with everything that is going on. All the wrong. So, and Andrew Unis alone, everything green. I think a joke. This should be a referendum. And Andrew Unis party. And Uno Labour right to me here. Some of you send me tape. Some of you people make a play on some voice note when Labour send me, you know. You know, hold on them, man. Because the Labour them talk. And they call me. And they send me the voice note. But I will change the voices. So nobody knows say Uno. Uno send me the voice note them from anyone of there. I want them next to the Prime Minister. Send them to me. Send me the voice note them. Me will clean them up. So you don't be implicated in nothing. Me will change the voice and me put them out there. Watch it, people. Come here, some voice note that come. Labour tired. Labour they tired, Andrew Jonas. Labour called me last night, have a wonderful time talking with me. Long time. So Carlos, me see you. You fight hard. People never play them tape their phone, man. Somebody say, wanna send them from WhatsApp, press the WhatsApp button and press record and just tell me your goddamn mind why I go to Jamaica in it. And I'll play it to my audience. I'll change your voice. But everybody must play a role. Get up off on the mouth or no hand. Someone not too afraid. Say something to some vlogger. We don't have the bars or the amount of people. We don't have a show like this to put it out there. Some different reasons why people don't go live and do stuff. But people are not afraid. Send them to my WhatsApp. Never WhatsApp. Press it and speak in their phone. Say, Carlos, this is going in my neighborhood. Boom, blam, 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 blam. I will listen it. I will clean up anything that will incriminate you. I make nobody even remotely suspect you. And I will change the voice. And I will put it out on behalf of the country. Let's be patriot. We need some fighter. We need fighter. Labour called me last night. Man to Carlos. He said he hate Labourite. He said I come from a household. I'll be a Labourite. He said born Labourite. He said hate. And the first time I talk to the brother. A 4 voice note him sent to my phone. Before me even talk to him. The man just spit out him heart in my phone. The brother just left him heart in my phone for Jamaica. The man have empathy. The man have love. The man have Labourite. That's what I say, people. Sometimes colors and the name, Labourite and PNP, make we look on each other like we're animal. We are Jamaicans. The man have Labourite and the man left him heart in my phone. And I promise him, sir, I'm going to change up my voice and I'm going to clean it up. And I put it out there because the people need to hear this. Coming from a real Labourite, the man left him heart in my phone or the country I run. You know, love how the country I run. You hear me? And you don't want to stop crying, people. It benefits somebody. It benefits somebody. Nobody not tell me say this now benefits somebody. This is an accident, people. Come on now. The police are not. What a cool here, man. I never come out appeal like. I could continue to read this. Understand that the Longville Park Police Station, the cleaner understand that the Longville Park Police Station also has mobility challenges. We are having some issues with transportation in Clarendon. I know that the Frankfield unit has been down about 2 months now. How long? 2 months. How long? 2 months. Police, the one vehicle, 2 months. Them ready to fight crime. Them ready to fight crime to you. Them love we. And they'll tell you why Andrew Unas love it. They'll play one video for sure you say him not love it. But we'll continue to read this. Jesus. Boy, God. 2 months now. We have been trying to get it rectified. Let me read it. Let me put it together. We are having some issues with transportation in Clarendon. I know that Frankfield unit has been, I know the Frankfield unit has been down. One vehicle, them have the Frankfield, one vehicle. I know the Frankfield unit Frankfield unit has been down for about 2 months now. So one unit them have there down. We have been trying to get it rectified. It has been sent to the transport and the transport. It has been sent to the transport and repairs department and back, and it still has the same problem. Russell informed the councillor. What kind of mechanic gonna have? What kind of mechanic gonna have? They say everything is back where Jamaica. Nobody now work. Nobody now run the country. Nobody now drive the bus. Everything, not even garbage I pick up. Everything just out. Just play. Andrew Honest come for destroy Jamaica. Me don't know if I have 40 pieces of silver, Andrew Honest. How much I pay you, Andrew Honest, to mash up the country, sir? How much? How much I pay Andrew Honest to play a blind eye? What is Andrew Honest's plan after leaving office? I was told it was an electrical problem. Now I'm hearing that it can be a transmission problem, said Russell. The police commander said that the mobility woes were compounded by the age of the fleet, with some vehicle breaking down within a day of being repaired. The Honest administration has boasted. Lord Jesus, the man boast. Me say I boast is slave. And I tell you, say, Andrew Honest, I never see come see. Boasting Negro. Them have them everywhere like those. Put on the finest and the best to show off. To show off and they look up, man, them around the people. Andrew Honest can't show up on the white man. Andrew Honest certainly not showing off on the Chinese. He can't show off on the Indian. Who must show off on? Just like Mugabe and Rose. Mugabe and his wife, Andrew Honest and Juliet. Go check out the history. We're going to read up some stuff about Mugabe and his wife in her office. When Mugabe in her office, Mugabe fired him deputy, vice president. Mugabe fires vice president to make him wife become president. And that's why them get out Mugabe. The military get him out. Come and try push up his wife to be leader like us Andrew Honest and his wife. A grind out and the government. I don't think they're wrong in the people. People don't think they're wrong. Who Miss Honest answer to? Who Juliet Honest answer to? If she miss up and do certain thing, who she answer to? I was told last night by a labor rights. We called me and talked to me. She talked to everybody like a piece of shit. She talked to people like a piece of garbage, even the ministers them. Because her husband is the leader and she's up in her office and nobody can talk to her. Mugabe and his wife. Gucci Rose, because his wife used to wear pure Gucci and dress up and all type of spending. Like I said, the Honest of Bagwan. They don't care about the people them serve. They are self-servant. Look for themselves. Come on, man. Listen to this. The Honest administration has been boasted of its capital expenditure on national security being unprecedented, including major vehicle purchases since fiscal year 2016-2017. And just pay brag, boss, photo shoot, photo app, PR stunt from the Jamaican. And to honestly, I do no work. These vehicles are outfitted with full suit of modern policing equipment and systems, which has never been done before in the history of the JCF. Since that time, 1,368 vehicles have been procured at a cost of approximately $4.3 billion Jamaican dollars. People have them type of money them spend. Million and billion. You don't hear some numbers. But you don't see it. You don't see the value. Which include more than 150 bikes for quick response teams. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang said in an op-ed published in the Gleaner, Sunday Gleaner, January 22, 2023. Attempts to get comment about the Clarendon hiccups from Chang or police. Look at Chang put them something in the Gleaner. You know? These vehicles are outfitted with full suit of modern policing equipment and systems, which has never been done before in the history of the JCF. Since that time, 1,360 vehicles have been procured at a cost of that $1 billion. That's Chang say. Peer brag, boast, lie to the people, photo apps, PR stunt, PR lies to Jamaica people, and Jamaica people will swallow it. And them know so the Jamaica people will swallow it. Attempts to get comment about the Clarendon hiccups from Changhar Police Commissioner Major General Anderson were unsuccessful as calls to their cell phone went unanswered Thursday. But Mundle called for urgent intervention from Chang, adding that long distance between communities already been affected, policing difficult. People, they make the police life harder. The police life harder, like now pay them, you know, give them the equipment, police in it for about 10 years, 12 years, you know, get a change of uniform. One uniform them give them when them graduate from the academy, when them are 20-year-old, man at 30, 35, can't get a change of uniform and never piece of belly since. Things must make sense. Can you imagine somebody up in Frankfield or way up in James Hill commit a crime? By the time the Jeep come from Chapelton or Maypen, the person already gone about their business. Hello? Crime fighting in Jamaica 101. Tell them they want to fight crime. A police has said this. Even the regular man knows what they do in Jamaica. They not fight crime. The Police Federation chairman went on every platform in Jamaica that will listen to him, begging for help for the police. All them do come out and rush him and shame him, make him look a liar and tell him they on some political hunt. See it go. See it happen right here, sir. Everything the man say, see it right here, sir. And him I said this, you know, and police shall feel it. Let me read this again. Can you imagine somebody up in Frankfield or way up in James Hill commit a crime? By the time the Jeep come from Chapelton or Maypen, the person already gone about their business. Or if them or kill somebody, the somebody already dead long time. This is not just practical, the deputy mayor said. Wow. Councillor from Hayes Divisions, Sean Barneswell, raised the vexed issue of the failure of O'Brien International Car Sales. The failure of O'Brien International Car Sales. Who remember that? And rentals to honor the deadline in supply the Ministry of National Security 200 pre-owned vehicles to the JCF. The company failed to deliver all the vehicles on schedule, with at least 50 vehicles stuck on the wharf up to late 2021. How vehicle for the government are going to stuff on the wharf? How? How a government vehicle for police are going to stuck on the wharf in that government's own country? Oh, we not own the wharf. Okay. How did that go on? People, them thinking that make sense, you know? How you have vehicles stuck a wharf? A government thing, you know? National security. Urgent matter. There should be no hiccups from police vehicle. Them now run the country good. These are not accidents. These are deliberate action from people you put in an office not doing nothing about crime. Them are right because them have tons of security around them. Boy, the company failed to deliver all of the vehicles on schedule, with at least 50 vehicles stuck on the wharf up to late 2021. 4 years after the initial rollout, more than half of the $427 million contract had been paid. With money. With money. With money, man. That's what them do with money, man. No investigation, DPP, you know, say, make me sniff it out and put my nose over there. Make me protect the country's revenue, taxpayers' money. Nobody no call to investigate to find out who a thief, or if an honest mistake make, we fix it. Nobody interested in that. Nobody interested in that, man. Nothing. Jamaica now run good people. Incompetent leader we have on the internet to serve themselves. You have an inner office and a ship rice in our office while you're in the office there. You have an inner office and a ship onion while you're in the office. You have an inner office and a ship out fertilizer and stuff in while you're in the office. So you make certain policy to suit your business. Or even tax policy to benefit your business, because you're a politician and you in charge of the sole shareholder of shipping rice and other stuff to the country. Hello? Corruption! Them not see them a thing. They're too busy fat in their pocket. We lose count of it. Let me read back so this makes sense. The company failed to deliver all the vehicles on schedule with at least 50 vehicles stuck on the wharf up to late 2021. 4 years after the initial rollout, more than half of the $427 million contract had been paid. We lose count of it, but we know we had an aging police fleet, and that is why it was planned to replace those vehicles with the used cars. But we don't even know what happened. So we can't be saying, on one hand, we need the police to work, and we not giving them the tools or resources to protect us or fight crime, said Barneswell. People don't hear, you know. We don't hear enough people. And the police about talk. How much police come talk? Me do videos I tell you, say police call me from state of emergency in Jamaica. Police call me from the state of emergency, telling me they don't have radio, so they could communicate with the rest of team. Police call me and say, Carlos, me not have no radio in the Jeep. So we could have communicate with the other man them. Life, people, dangerous, you know? Very dangerous. So if you come down a flank, you're coming down an avenue or a street, you're coming down a road, right? You drive down the road, and danger down there, but the other team them, the other squad member in the other Jeep them, with their police or soldier, know that there's a crime down there, so. Right? Like, man down there ready for murder police. Anything can hurt the police them. So you want to tell me, say them can't get on the radar and say, no, turn back, Unit 21, I mean, I know what kind of, I hope me know they respond to each other. You say, Unit 21, turn back, danger ahead, don't approach, turn back. You can't say that. You have to get for their phone. Light up your phone. Turn it on. Make sure your battery is good. And you have signal. Plus you have money on your phone if you get minutes to call. Call the man. You light up your phone. You scroll to the apps. You go to contacts. Find contacts. Who you call? People see how many actions police have to make in a state of in an emergency situation to save them life. And then boy, yeah, say them a fight crime and what million they put in there. Something not right. Somebody need to follow the money we are spend in a Ministry of National Security. Remember, Carlos, I tell you, I'm going to play something for you. I don't need to hear this. I tell you why Andrew Owners don't give a damn about us. All I really want to say, they don't give a damn about us. No, they don't give a damn about us, man. Peer chattings and lie and cover up the Jamaican people in head of peer bullshit. Photo up and pretty suit. That's why I say, don't watch Mark Golden in his suit, in the clothes I'm wear. Mr. Someone else say Mark Golden dress this and dress that. You're not idiot? You're not idiot or what? Mark Golden is walking around the poor and the pauperizing. What do you want to do? Just like Andrew Otis in an expensive suit every day? Mark Golden is around poor people. How do you want the man to dress? You're not idiot somehow, man. Money people don't worry about what don't worry about. That's why somehow we remain poor. Because we spend the money in a Gucci and Poochie and Coochie. Leave the man alone. May have something to play for Mark Golden later on. Hold on. Today's going to be a hot day. So we can play this from this brother. We can play this from this brother. Let me tell you, Chang, I feel. Now I have no use. Sleepy. But let me tell you, say, me already give you an explanation, say, if there's a company with a CEO, we fail to bring up company numbers, sales or make them some revenue, whatever the case might be, you are fired. But in a case where lives have been lost, we lose life every year. Blood and leak on the Chang and Anderson. $18 million Chang I get, Anderson I get. Now, you don't believe so the Prime Minister either remove him. It's the same thing why the US put travel advisory upon we. So Andrew Otis don't care if the country go down, you know, as long as the friend them are benefiting, you know. Andrew Otis don't care if the country go under, as long as them, me don't know what they're planning of people. You know, they plan to just get rich and just disappear after they mash up the country. I swear to God. So, Andrew Otis, him don't care as long as the friend them in this position. Him now no shame. Andrew Otis is shameless. You can't shame Andrew Otis like Donald Trump. Same people, you know. Liar too. Two of them. Can't shame Andrew Otis. He would not do the thing man do every man they have shame. He don't care. People are dead and the man not kill him now move on this. The man say my faith in a chang. My faith. And let me play this song right now. Let's go listen to this together. Let's go listen to this, man. Things must make sense. Hold on, guys. We are come. Because people, them boy are not, me say they love country.
Janet Silvera of the Gleaner.
Hold on. The Gleaner asks question here of the Prime
Miss
Minister.
Janet Silvera of the Gleaner.
Thank you very much. My question is to the Prime Minister. Against the backdrop of the 10% rise in murders year on year, did you retain Dr. Chang as National Security Minister based on performance, and how do you respond to criticisms that partisan political considerations might have swayed that decision?
Well, first of all, there was no partisan or political consideration.
Lie!
I asked Dr. Chang to take over the portfolio of national security.
Lie! I believe that Dr. Chang said, at this mega do, and you can't say nothing to me. I believe that Andrew Owens is a punk to all of them boy. I just believe Chang said, yes, I'm here stay, and you can't tell me nothing, Andrew. Go ahead. People, now we see it. Because this thing don't make no sense. Andrew Owens is going to leader, but he can't discipline nobody. Andrew Owens can't move nobody. Andrew Owens can't discipline nobody. He can't remove nobody. A weak leader. You want bet at this man at this side say at this time I stay and at this time I turn and nobody can move him. Let me tell you something, people. It was the day after the so-called cabinet reshuffle. Remember Andrew Owens said have the cabinet reshuffle? When the US, the world, all of us was expecting and hoping that they move Chang and this like a crime or kill we. When the smoke clear after the cabinet reshuffle, Chang and Anderson was still there. And it was the next day. It was the listen to me good. Because things must make sense. When Andrew Owens do the so-called cabinet reshuffle the other day, but he never moved Chang and Anderson. It was the day after the cabinet reshuffle when the world realized Chang and Anderson is still there. The US put the first travel advisory on us. What if I understand what I say? The US placed its first travel advisory on us. The day after the cabinet reshuffle. In my heart, I believe the US is disciplining us. Punish we to do the right thing. How come in and move Chang and Anderson? That's Jamaica's biggest problem. Crime, right? Why didn't move them? A 3 travel advisory we get from the US since then. But then again, Andrew Owens not care. I'm friend. Let me play this thing. Crony people over country. So the US could have put a million travel advisory. Me no move me crony. A matter of fact, me crony can't even move me crony because me is a little punk, me is a wimp. I truly believe that Chang cannot be removed. All right. Bye. At least Andrew Owens. Tell me, I tell you that. Things don't make sense.
Before the last election. It is the most difficult portfolio in the country.
Listen.
It requires a long-term commitment to the plans that we have in place.
Listen.
And we're not going to change the current situation through a flip of a switch.
Okay, yeah, okay.
The problems are deep-rooted.
Deep-rooted.
And they require significant structural, institutional, cultural, and resource reform. These take time, particularly the legislative, particularly policy, and the structure. What you're seeing before you now is a police force that is far more intelligence-based than at any time ever.
Lord Jesus.
What you're seeing now is a direction of resources into our security apparatus that gives us domain control on land and at sea, to the point
Where the money there? Where the money there, the police have not see it. Billions of dollars been going to Ministry of National Security, cannot be found, cannot be seen. Is this just another ministry where politicians just pocket the goddamn money? That more if you don't cut that thief from every ministry. And one of the most funded ministry. Police them don't even have paper. Police tell me now, man. Only a police federation chairman come out come speak. Police don't have paper to write on, to print on, to type on. Police have no ink in a printing machine. Police have to go to civilian places, go borrow paper from them. The police them tell me say they feel so goddamn embarrassed. Them say, Carlos, me feel embarrassed. People may have to enforce the law against people. If you ticket them and I go to them CEO and go borrow, go beg them paper, well the government should have that. Police call me and tell me, say, Carlos, me hungry. I think I joke me and make to backside. I don't know if you know the police friends and family member will talk to you. But me a police will call me and talk to me. And them respect me so much and they know say, me nah go a road, go call a name. But them call me and say, Carlos, me hungry. Carlos, me drive around my car not to be insurance. They say, Carlos, not be gas me have, you know. Say, Carlos, me be in the car find gas to come and work. Carlos, me car no insure and no license. But because me a police and a squad, they know how you go already. When they see me go through, they make me go through. Because a lot of police are going to go through the same stuff in Jamaica. They can't even find food. Police are also caught up with debts. Who are lot of loans. I would expect these people to go out to go fight crime. Money that is owed to them about years ago. They have a march by the government in the time we have the most crime. Government tear up the case in the court. Send them back to guard room. Where will they work? Imagine if my boss owe me money. Time you up in the court and you want to come and job, come clock in. I do a pass it in job there. But let me tell you something. I was a shop steward at my job, I continue to tell you that. This grunted worker will cost the company more money than just pay them up. You will have to spend money out of their pocket because the workers will make sure that. You know what pay them? They will make sure you spend money by breaking equipment. Doing stuff. You as a company have to, you go bankrupt. Take care of the worker them, they'll take care of you. So I'm going to continue with this brother here. Well, people don't like advice because sometimes I play it. People in the comment section say, Carlos, they hate that man advice, don't play him. You want to tell me that all the time. And on many videos you want to tell me that.
Where if you believe you're going to enter Jamaica illegally and stay here,
hold on.
you have enough.
They brother a movie star in the man. They brother actor in the man. May I rewind a little bit so we can hear him before him talk about
It's far.
Listen.
We have demonstrated the ability to now interdict boats with guns coming in
What about drugs?
from other jurisdictions.
Drugs?
And we have
Drugs?
demonstrated the capability
Drugs?
to interdict
Drugs?
fugitives
What about drugs?
from other jurisdictions. And
Drug-
you will see
Next. Hold on.
increased capabilities.
Hold on, the
to
Ross.
find-
I think you miss me. We look a pretty talk. You
We
look
have
a
demonstrated
word
the
salad.
ability to now interdict boats
People,
with guns.
you tell me if the Prime Minister not deliberately cut out drugs out of conversation. People, if anybody up here speak, or you reach an illegal immigrant when they leave gun. Now gun drugs go together. In a speech like that, come here, man. Because we must have sense in the people. Words matter. People, gun and drugs go together. Not true. In a statement like this, when we talk about say, you know, him have the boat, them and blah, 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 blah. Right? Don't drugs and gun. How you go from gun to illegal immigrant? And you left the drugs out of it. How the Prime Minister make a mistake of leaving out the drugs, the same drugs will never come when they catch up when them bus up at Ian Fleming Airport and all them on the sea and the Coast Guard and all them thing there. Him never come out of a press conference. Chang, none of them, they act like they did not happy. The drug was busted. How is it the Prime Minister in a speech like this managed to leave out the drugs out of part of the border enforcement? How is it? How is it you don't worry about gun and illegal immigrants? How is it? I mean, how dangerous is illegal immigrant at this moment? Drugs and gun go together. But the Prime Minister, some mistake are Just, you know, just some error. He miss out the drugs. Make we continue to listen. Me back it up.
coming in from other jurisdictions, and we have demonstrated the capability to interdict fugitives from other jurisdictions. And you will see the increased capabilities to find weapons.
Drugs.
And all of this is being done.
Hold on, boss. Powder kill me. God damn it. Jamaica so dusty. Jamaica full of dust. Pure dust, powder. Make me sneeze. Dust there, Jamaica. Bad. Yeah, reach that cocaine out there.
To the point
listen this.
where if you believe you're going to enter Jamaica illegally and stay here, you have another thing coming.
And the drugs too.
We have demonstrated the ability to now interdict boats with guns coming in from other jurisdictions. And we have demonstrated the capability to interdict fugitives from other jurisdictions. And you will see the increased capabilities to find weapons. And all of this is being done without taking any lives.
No, man. More than me rewind, I might miss the jug. Me just rewind and look up part there one more time, just in case me I talk too much. I'm not hear the jugs part. What the jug? People, we're not idiot. How is it? The Prime Minister managed to miss out. People, gun and drugs got together. In any report, I don't talk about them story, people. For anybody who read, when I read stuff about this, gun and drugs, that's our main problem. One problem is that not illegal immigrant. Hello? He reach an illegal immigrant.
Legally and stay here, you have another thing coming.
Yes, sir.
We have demonstrated the ability to now interdict boats with guns coming in from other jurisdictions. And we have demonstrated the capability to interdict fugitives from other jurisdictions. And you will see the increased capabilities to find weapons. And all of this is being done without taking any lives. This is the beginning of the transformation of our security forces into the security forces that can be compared to security forces
of the Banana Republic
worldwide of the highest standard.
The garbage country.
It will take time. It therefore means that I cannot, at this point, unduly.
Hold on, man. I hear the man I say after we are years of police. Now I'm the blood clean after I take taxi. That brother are good. A movie star people. Yes, I'm just as I'm going to Jamaica on own. Just like money Kardashian, pay a picture, an expensive suit. You know, if you ask if that boy a suit, they're expensive. Look at Andrew own a suit them. You think them cheap? Look at him suit them. How who make him suit them? How can I brand that? You say I pay a style, that profile, that picture taking. I say someone the type of Mark Golden dress. When the man I walk around poor and pauperizing people and get out, I used to see a video with Mark Golden, him there and some local marketplace and some local jagga place and the man there. How would Mark Golden look feeling like a pretty suit like Andrew Owens and go meet the people? Now, it don't make no sense, man. You have to dress like them, man. You have to just down to them, man. So they don't think say I show up on them, man. Be one with them, man. Go sit down and drink a beer with them, man. What you talk about? I could continue to play that, brother, because everyone look up. Okay, so we say people, when me listen to stuff and me say, man, I mention a drugs. Because normally we talk about gun and drugs. They combine. It just come off your tongue easy. For Andrew Owens, I said drugs. Me say him have to spit it out. Him have to swallow the drugs, you know. Him have it. People probably have it in something right down, you know, for speak, you know. Him probably have that speech. The man go round the drugs. People, how you go round drugs? Boat. You talk about boat to protect Jamaica waters. And you don't talk about drugs. Me say, oh, you go talk about we have boat and the capability to protect illegal immigrants and only guns? He man never mention nothing about the drugs. The Prime Minister, it's just a mistake. Maybe people, you know what? Give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the man is just tired, you know. The man works so hard, he's doing such a wonderful job for the Jamaican people. He works so hard doing PR stunt and photo ops and all about trying to fool and lie to the people. The man might just be tired there, man. Just give him the benefit of the doubt this day, man. If he got the drugs, gun now, illegal immigrant people. It's harder to say guns and illegal immigrants. It's hard to skip over drugs. People speak it. Let's speak it to somebody in your room. If I watch me have someone in your room, just say it out loud. Just say guns and illegal immigrant or gun and drugs. Which are easier? Drugs and gun. They go hand in hand. And for the Prime Minister, who never come out and say nothing, when all the drugs in Jamaica found, now we see, I want to understand how them thing I look. Do you understand how them thing I look? It making sense to you? The Prime Minister miss out drugs out of a conversation about talk about protecting our border with speed boats around blah blah blah. You're gonna gun an illegal immigrant? Make well listen. One more time, finish this man. Cause me never all day for them are foolish. Say, come and a video for you. Me have more video for you.
And all of this is being done without taking any lives.
But Changa said we kill you them.
The ability to now interdict boats with guns coming in from other jurisdictions.
Drugs.
And we have demonstrated the capability to interdict fugitives from other jurisdictions.
That's even harder to say. Guns and fugitive. People, guns and fugitive is even harder to mix. It's gun and drugs and fugitive. You find the fugitive down the road if you remember the word. But it's gun and drugs off your tongue. Pow! Look what listen, brother. Brother, a serious liar, you know, man.
The increased capabilities to find weapons. And all of this is being done without taking any lives. This is the beginning of the transformation of our security forces into the security forces
Banana Republic
that can be compared
Banana
to
Republic
security forces worldwide of the highest standard.
Brother, I need a brain check.
It will
You're
take
mad,
time.
man. You're mad, man.
It therefore means that I cannot, at this point, unduly interrupt the plans laid and the institutional knowledge.
When I say him can't interrupt Mr. Chang. That's why I say all this roast salad crap. When I say him have all this plan for change the crime structure in Jamaica. So Mr. Chang is within this plan, and if Mr. Chang is being removed, it's gonna mash up the plan with him have for Jamaica, the structurally, the historical, the cultural. All the bullshit him attack. A roast salad, you know? Roast salad, half of the people listening to this don't even understand him say it's deliberate for drawing out this type of conversation, use some type of word so the little layman don't understand. All them say in a goddamn vacuum, him cannot move Chang. That's all. He might go and say, Mr. Chang is part of the crime fighting plan, and if we move him, it's like moving a great pillar from the building, and the building will crumble. Police don't have no goddamn car. It'll get worse, Andrew Onis. Andrew, it'll get worse. You still have confidence in a Chang? Let's continue to listen.
That has been gained, which Minister Chang has been at the helm of at the Ministry of National Security.
You hear that?
I have full confidence in Minister Chang, in his knowledge, in his competence, and in his heart, which is to ensure that every single Jamaican is safe.
Mr. Anderson, Mr. Andrew Onis. It seems as if the man is tone deaf. Are two different Jamaica we are living now. You look at different Jamaica we living now. The man say have confidence. Either the man where make the most blood leak of Jamaica. He have confidence in the man that is a major player behind our crime problem in not doing the work. The man have confidence in a man who make police have to be flagging down taxi to go to emergency situation. Tell me if this is what they want for Jamaica. Whether they're PNP or Labour right supporter. Because you're not really PNP or Labour right. Because last time I talked to a real Labour right, you know. Brother, you know. I mean, I see him as a Labour. I see him as a Jamaican. Because people come here telling me, you know, when they are Jamaican people are PNP, me say. And there is no way you could have tell me nothing wrong with the PNP party when they are Jamaica. Because me only see stuff wrong with the other party, and that's what we all do. When we there Jamaica people, nobody could tell me nothing about PNP party. Nothing wrong with them. But everything was wrong with the other party. So many brother reason last night, man, this labor right brother, man. Real strong labor right, you know. I think I joke, man. Real strong labor right, man. We're no prominent people. And the brother hungry. The brother say, Carlos, me hear you talk from the UIC, and so from the UIC, me I pay attention to you. From you to come out and bat for the UIC. Him say from that, he might listen to me. And he might listen to me and Wayne lonesome. And that he might tell me. He might listen to me and lonesome. And I say, Carlos, I read, and he might speak, me say, 4 voice note. One of the longest voice note at over 10 minutes. Imagine pressing you go up on WhatsApp and you press the button. For us talking night for 10 minutes. You know, so that the normal people. Come here. No, if I don't go up on WhatsApp, not you, and I'll send a voice note. If you grab that button for 10 minutes and just speak. And that the brother did. 4 voice note him sent to me. And I will clean them up, change his voice, and I will share it to you. Never talked to the brother yet. Me never send him a voice note. I text him back last night. Me call him when we hear this. When we hear them people, me hear the voice note the brother left for me as a labor right, the man, as a Jamaican, will support the Prime Minister. The man just left him heart and his belly in my phone, in a message. People, just like my brother Marvin, you hear call me today and cry. People hurting them, man. People hurting them, man. This is not people, this is not a joke thing, you know. This is not PNP and labor right thing no more, you know. This is a country. And if you want change for Jamaica, you cannot be no dihearted. You have to want the best for your country. You have to get rid of Andrew Honest and his minions first. Stop the bleeding. Stabilize the wound. Stabilize the patient. Jamaica is a patient. Emergency situation, you do not worry about what the next side gonna do. Hold on first. Make us stop the bleeding. Jamaica is bleeding and Andrew Honest and all of these green shirt wearing people. So you have to get rid of them. A referendum on them first. I tell you guys already. Because Jamaica is bleeding. So when you got a doctor, the doctor want to do, stabilize the wound, stop it from bleed. Remember when it stopped from bleeding, heal yet, you know? It's not healed yet. But first thing first, stop it from bleeding. Then we work on that stuff first. After that. Something happened to you, got a doctor. You know what I'm saying? You're stabilized. That means you're stable. You understand me? Why do I work on you? That means you're not fall down deeper. You're not trouble. You're stable. So when I'm stabilized now, then we can work from this on. Jamaica need to be stabilized. The only stability in the country is to remove Andrew and his minions. They have embarrassed our country. They have brought our country to this. The whole SSL scandal where the Prime Minister himself took his money out, jumped off the ship, left Usain Bolt, other people, government money like National Housing Trust, National Health Fund, agriculture money, in it. Government money is in SSL. Are we going to get back our money? Andrew Honest took his money out and cut. Sound like an insider trading. Something where Martha Stewart went to prison for. Without the money she got, she went to prison for it. Without the little pretty face she got, she went to prison for it. Without the TV where she come from, she go to prison for it. No matter how she popular, she went to prison for it. That's how serious something there is. So when you look at unpopular Prime Minister of Jamaica, because nobody, very unpopular. Him have his money in an investment firm in Jamaica. Took his money just a little bit before the firm went under. He was the only one who had such a great vision to take his money out. He had a great vision. Him go in bed and go dream so the company go fail. Or is it a little birdie perch on the shoulder? You know, the one that was on the tree disturbing your lies? Hope it's a little birdie picture on your shoulder and tell you, say, take your money out because the company gonna go under. Thousands of Jamaican money is left there. You the leader. You're the leader, but you know, side with the people. Who him side with people? Who Andrew Honest side with? Did he side with the citizens and tell us, say, something happened over there, sir? I'm shut him out, take out the money. Because now I'm friend them lose money. Because people take out the money now in a good for friend business. Friend and Kumbalo, same thing with Chang and with life. Me say, why you never tell the country, the citizens of the country, why you never come down upon SSL and tell the citizens of the country, say, that no good, make Nigel Clark go, they go say something. Make the people them take out them investment and make a better arrangement to protect them life savings, not for them. The Prime Minister take out female in the middle of the dark at night or something. Jump off of the ship and swim ashore. Stand up on the shore and watch everybody sink and go down on a drown. You couldn't wake up the people who are asleep. Andrew Honest, you couldn't wake up the people who are asleep. You couldn't make an alarm, Andrew Honest. You're the leader. You're the captain of the ship, Andrew Honest. You are captain of the ship. You couldn't even wake up the people who are Andrew Honest. That's the ship I sink. You want to jump off of the ship. And you stand up on the embankment and watch everybody go down on the ship to backside. Why? You don't have to make an alarm because you friend them. Your friend them is above the Jamaican people. So I'd rather screw the people and make them feel, lose them investment, than raise a fire for my friend. And up till this day, this man for resign the people. Andrew Honest need to resign, need to step down. Very unfit for office. But we used to all these things, people. Lord, man, every day they pan them and name them. Some people say that and they really sort me a saying. What me I say really not bother them. The corruption. Some busy Jamaican coming in a social media the last election said they don't care about corruption, they still vote for the man. So when the people say them, they don't care about corruption, they still vote for the man. What that tell you them brain there? It's all about them man. They put them country behind and themselves. People will say that don't even care about themselves. That you know, come on social media, come type, say, you don't care about corruption. People, let me tell you something. Manners and respect to each and every one of you, sir. Me have more fire later, you know. People maybe don't know done, you know. But, you know, if this one long enough, I just want to show the respect for the ones that get drawn out here, so. Because I don't want to put another video behind this. The other video I'm going to do, I want to be a separate video. I just want to send my love to each and every one of you. Whether you're a Labourite or PNP, I don't care who you vote for. I'm telling you over and over. I remember when I was in Jamaica, I don't see nothing wrong with the PNP, man. No, man, you're mad. You can't talk about PNP. After the PNP have a problem, a Labourite have all the problem. That's how it's stupid, you know? That's the two of them. But with me all of my experience in Jamaica and the political life in Jamaica, this Andrew Honest led administration under the JP is the worst. And I've never seen so many Labourites coming out against the party ever. Go on TikTok, you will see them. You go to TikTok, type in Jamaicans talking about Andrew Honest or Jamaica angry at Andrew Honest. Go to TikTok. Go to TikTok and see the Jamaican them a come out and speak. Go to TikTok. Bro, God can't lock up everybody. Can't hold them again. Go to TikTok. You pull the youth from under bed and lock him up to talk against you. You lock up the pastor. That is the last straw. Now everybody talk about you. Lock up the whole of Jamaica now. No? Go on TikTok, people. And like me say, me I leave with you now. If you guys have anything to tell me, you know, like, you know, people tell us stuff all the time, us bloggers. Do our youth to our WhatsApp people, do our video. You say, come tell me what's going on in your neck of the wood. So we can get this message out. Make us work together now, people. People, make us work together now for the better of our country now. Where could we? As bloggers, where could we? Send the information to vloggers. If you don't want your voice be out there, say, hey, change my name, dash that out there. So change my voice, hide my name, throw it out there. You guys have a lot of stuff about Jamaica. We hide too much stuff because we don't want nobody to kill we. Me understand that part there. We make a work together as an army of people. Make a go around The nonsense. We always, when we grow up, come see. We could go around that and work together as a group of people who love the country. So when they are labor and PNP and you see something right in Jamaica, you send the tape, come give me. Do I look at audio, man, and say, Carlos, guess what? Me just walk down town already and blah, blah, and guess what? Tell me what I want in our country. Me go put it out there. I love you guys. With all my heart. Manners and respect. Them are people who want to fight crime. Police, I use taxi to backside. You see a taxi man, what about charge for ticket? Car seat or seat belt. Backside. No. And a laughing matter them are stealing. The Andrew coming, nobody ever spend more on this more than me. Nobody ever. Me have the biggest this, me have the biggest that, me have the best this and this, that and the other. That's a bossy slave. Andrew Otis is nothing but a bossy slave. A man who look like say never have nothing in us. Never see nothing. Come get something. Let me tell you something. I go to school barefoot, Andrew Otis. I go to school barefoot. Okay, wood and water on my head. One suit on my back, go to school. But bet believe you never see Carlos showing off. Me and I never see come see. Remember that? Me and I never see come see. The Prime Minister, every step and take. Mark Golden is not a never see come see. I even Joseph Patterson. You understand me? Then you see them go and never see come. Do you see them right them show off by the people them? I want my show up by Andrew Ones and the wife. Read about Mugabe. People, I'll be doing a piece on Mugabe and Andrew Ones. Mugabe and Andrew Ones. Remember Mugabe? Yeah, man, Mugabe. Well, him and Andrew Ones have stuff in common. Two of them have in an office and have them wife in an office. Mugabe fired his. Oh boy. He fired the vice president to install his wife as president after him. So you have a dynasty. That's why you hear Andrew Owen's wife say they need 20 more years to fix Jamaica. You guys don't need 20 more seconds. You need to get out the office. Andrew Owen's wife said Jamaica need the labor need them for 20 more years. The dynasty. By then I'll become leader. Miss Owen should never be in office. Miss Owen should be around some charity. You should have run something for battered women in Jamaica. Young lady, teen pregnancy. And then they fight and then the effort and then the foundation Miss Owen should have. And use the fat of her husband being a prime minister to help those people. Miss Owen shouldn't be a rundown office. And why they so? Your husband in there already. That's conflict of interest. There's nobody for you to answer to. Andrew go body up. Can Andrew discipline you? Can any minister discipline you? Come here, say talk to them like a hog. The whole of the minister they afraid of Miss Owen, you know, because she talk to him like a pig because her husband are they done. Miss Owen's job, like any other first lady, should have some foundation. You go around, go make sure so the mother them not get no beaten. Your job is to make sure say the sexual register list become public instead of private. But someone who want this woman in the office out there, who serve now good for the woman them. What no in if you do is serve man. Me tell you over and over. Jamaican people have position the woman them. Them act like some battered woman themselves. Them job there is just to serve some man. Even to them own detriment. Even down to the DPP. However, guys, I must let you go. Talk to you guys later. Manners and respect, guys. If you're the first time on this channel, people, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know, Marcus said that you were here present by going and like the button. Hit the like button, thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the bell so when we come live again there, so you can comment in the comment section. And because I'm a student in a year guys class daily, make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. And when we're done, we're going to the comment section, go get medication. Thank you guys so much. Manners and respect. We'll talk later. Peace. Police officers, Ja no, Ja, no peer police officer, Ja. No vehicle. Jaja. Jamaican people don't say we have it rough. Jamaican people don't say they want to fight crime. They do not want to fight crime. It's not a accident why crime a kill we. Police I take taxi. I beat up the taxi cab. You go lock me up or come beat me up or whatever you do to me. And later on, me go see the same taxi cab. What? And different man drive it. The boy they link with the police, you know. Brother. Beat up the taxi man life, you know. Brother. But we love you now. See you later.